details about my personal HIV story, check out my very first video. Basically, in the fall of 2017, I experienced what doctors said was a viral event. Over a 3-week period, I was very sick, but everyone said it was just a virus. In the next year, I would experience several weeks-long periods identical to the first one. In July of 2018, in a 3-week period, I was diagnosed with bronchitis, shingles, and pneumonia. I was desperately sick, probably the sickest I've ever been in my life. I went to a functional medical doctor, spent hundreds of dollars, and basically was diagnosed with the Epstein-Barr virus. Over the next 3 years, I would try every protocol and recommended supplement, including testing and treatment for mold, MTHFR gene, cytomegalovirus, and celiac disease. Thousands of dollars were spent, and I was still sick. It wasn't until I got turned down for a life insurance application that I found out the heartbreaking news. I was HIV positive with a diagnosis of AIDS because of my high viral load at the time and my low CD4 count. My life, as I knew it, shattered. A few weeks later, my husband and I separated and are now divorced. I bought a little cottage where I continue to share projects on Marty's Musings blog. I now believe I was at least 8 years undiagnosed, which has caused the multitude of health problems I now live with daily. Each day is a fight for my health and emotional well-being. I certainly won't speak for everyone, but for me personally, living with undiagnosed HIV has led to chronic illness and a multitude of life-changing symptoms. I'm blessed because I have a medical team that's willing to go down each and every path to try and find the root cause of my illness. Yet, there are still so many unknowns. In 2022, I had 65 doctor appointments. This includes counseling and procedures. 65. I don't know how I got any work or anything else done last year. Halfway through 2023, I've had 38 appointments so far, and yet I don't have the answers I'm searching for. The worst of my symptoms is debilitating exhaustion that has totally changed my life. I consider myself an active person, yet I've had to learn to manage my energy. If I have a week full of appointments and activities, I know I will need extra rest afterwards. When my oldest daughter took me on their family trip to Disney World, I knew I was going to need rest after that. And if I keep my grandkids, you just need to schedule in some extra rest then. I try to take a nap every day if possible. These used to be 15-minute cat naps, but now they're at least an hour long. This makes it hard to plan practically anything that's not absolutely necessary for a happy life. I prioritize exercise because it's good for my physical and mental health. I have a walking buddy, and she and I walk as many days a week as our schedules allow. This gives me social contact and keeps me from isolating. But I have to look at my calendar week by week and schedule in time to recuperate. I can't even begin to describe how frustrating and powerless this makes me feel. I don't know if it will ever get better. I feel 40 on the inside and 70 on the outside. I'm 61. Throughout this entire journey, I've tried to maintain my integrity and positivity, but I'm going to be real right now. It's hard and unfair and not my fault, but I cling to hope for myself and anyone else who suffers from a chronic illness. I've been told HIV won't kill me, but you can't convince me that my health problems are not a direct result of being undiagnosed for so long. The virus viciously attacked my body and I was defenseless against it. Now with meds, my viral load is undetectable, but my low CD4 count, which is a white blood cell marker for HIV, gives me the diagnosis of AIDS. My immune system just hasn't recovered as hoped, which leaves me open for any kind of illness to attack my body. This is why I believe HIV testing should be encouraged at least every 5 years or so. 23% of HIV positive people are women. Let's abolish the stigma of HIV and save lives and give others a better quality of life. As always, I'm sending hope and much love to you.